they can. But we have an industry that by and large is open. And so we're still having to work with our customers either live or remotely to support them. So we have more work going on right now than I could have ever imagined. It has not slowed down for us. If anything, it's accelerating right now. We have not slowed down the capacity we have in place at all. They would tell you that they're effectively sold out and are anxious to start up this new capacity in about 2 weeks so that they can meet that demand. They expect that to be sold out as well. So even in this environment, certainly the performance of the product is what's driving the day, if you will. And myself, we're doing some equipment installations right now. We've had to change completely the way that our employees work together and with contractors that are able to work. And then we do have in our office setting, if you can work from home, we have people working from home. There's limited testing going on, but everybody follows the right PPE standards, social distancing standards. And we make sure that we're doing everything we can to keep our employees safe.
Okay.
I think we're finding that this whole telecommuting thing is not a bad thing. I think people are more productive in a lot of cases. In some cases, nothing beats pulling people together, but that'll certainly change. Doing development at the customer, as opposed to necessarily having to do it, at our facility, makes it more efficient, makes it faster, and also makes it so that the customer sees results earlier. The other thing that we're doing is spending a lot of time with pre-planning everything so that when we are able to get on site, that everything is laid out, it's coordinated with the customer, and that initial load-in work, which really nobody has time to do, is critical to making all the work when it does happen go much faster as opposed to iterating. So I think that's just a couple of examples. I think the thing that we're also realizing is we have to have localized employment. I mean, we're going to need a European team. We're going to need a Chinese team to facilitate better customer support. What we are hearing anecdotally is a lot of focus on people rethinking the way that they work and rethinking the products that they choose. And this idea that you go outside, and my wife said this the other day, it just smells different. It smells fresher. The sky is clear. The stars sparkle. And people are kind of going, wow, I kind of like that. I mean, you see all these stories of in India where they can now see the mountains again. And there's no question that we're doing everything we can to make sure that we're positioned to take advantage of any increased interest in sustainable products. But I think we rely at this point still on a better product that makes our customers more money. And the fact that it's green is really going to be icing on the cake. We did some research actually in December to find out, how do consumers really think about the sustainability thing? And our belief was it was going to be well down the list. And what the contractors came back and said was, no, it is up there, right with the performance thing. What we found out is fly ash and slag are becoming less and less available. And the prices are going up, the quality is going down. And if I'm in Texas where I have to use slag for ASR mitigation, they can't get it.
Yep.
And the price is through the roof. So what we found out was that Solidia cement actually has got the chemistry to be able to behave like a slag or a fly ash, and sometimes both. And what we found even more interesting is that if I take that slag in particular, fly ash as well, and I carbonate it, it's even better performing in terms of slag replacement. So our idea was, well, can I take the CO2 that's actually emitted at a cement plant and carbonate the cement, in the mill or in some other fashion? That way you get the double benefit of an SCM that you control, that's engineered, it's got a predictable price, it's got a predictable quality, but it sucks up a lot of CO2. I mean, it consumes as much